Here I am, sitting in the car, just thinking. I put this video in black and white because that's what it is. It's black and white. It's all laid out. I'm laying it all out. It is so hard to keep going. My desire is to please God. My desire is to do God's will. My desire is to do God's work. And I knew that in doing that there were going to be some struggles, that things were not, all just going to be, just sweet all the time. And I understand that, and I can appreciate that. And one thing that I can appreciate is that I'm never alone. No matter what my struggle is, I know who God is, and I know the power that I possess in God. But that doesn't mean that I don't get sidetracked, that I don't get frustrated, that I don't get, down sometimes. Because sometimes I do, and I'm just being honest, I do sometimes get discouraged. I know that this is a bump in the road. With, we've been dealing with financial struggles for so long, and it just seems like it will just never end. But I know that God is able, and I know that, that something is going to come from all of this. I know that our struggle is not in vain. But even with that, knowing that it's still hard day by day, just to make it, just to, and it just seems like, when you get past one hurdle, something else comes up. But my heart still wants to please God. Even with what's going on, in our family and in our finances, with the struggles, my desire is still to please God. I know that the more I push, the more, I seek God, the more that I pray, the more that I desire to please God, the more struggle that there's going to be. I'm in a place that I have never been before, where I have had to grow up. For so long, I, always wanted things to go my way. And, when things didn't go wrong, I pouted and, complained. And, but God, has shown me how I have to really grow up. And I have to see things a different way. That things are not going to always go the way that I think that they should go. Things are not going to always be sweet. There's going to be some bitter. There's going to be some sour, all mixed in together. There are going to be some struggles. And I understand that, and I can appreciate that. My prayer is for strength. My prayer is that my foot won't slip so much that I fall down and I can't get back up. And that's my prayer for myself, as well as for my husband and for our children and for those that are watching, that even in struggle, even when it really gets hard, that we will continue to seek the heart of God. I look so forward to, whatever comes from this, because I know that, Jesus died, his dying wasn't in vain. He died for us. So we already have victory. Yeah, we have to go through our struggles, and it's hard. It's hard as hell. It is. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being, putting it out in black and white. It is hard to go through everything that we're going through. And a lot of times we don't even recognize what people are going through, because they smile their way through. They keep going. They keep talking. They keep encouraging others when they need encouragement themselves. And when I talk, I'm speaking of myself. I can encourage women and children and girls all day long, but go home and have to cry myself to sleep because of the things that I'm dealing with myself. But I'm so thankful for the Spirit of God that's in me that won't let me down, that won't let me fall, that keeps encouraging me and encouraging me to get up, that won't let me sit down too long, but will continue to pick me up. And that's what God does for me each and every day. And I'm just so thankful that He does, because a year ago, I wasn't in this place. I was not in this place. Depression, heartache, pain, struggle, not wanting to get out of the bed, sitting in rooms and, nothing on and just sitting there. A year ago, that was me. But I'm so thankful for the deliverance of God. So I'm thankful that in this moment, even in my own discouragement, that I can encourage myself. It used to be that I had to depend on somebody else to, when people didn't call to check to say, hey, how you doing, that, I would be discouraged. But I'm so thankful for the God that's in me, God, where I can encourage myself. I don't need, somebody else, even though, yeah, it does help and it does feel good to know that people are concerned, but I don't live off of that. I can live off of the Spirit that's in me to rise up and just keep going and keep pushing and know God is yet still. He yet still reigns, and I'm thankful for that. So I encourage all who are listening to stay encouraged, to keep pushing, to keep moving. Whatever you have to do, call somebody up on the phone and encourage them. And you never know how it will bless your own situation. So I'm thankful for my struggles. It's hard. It is so hard. But I'm thankful that God won't let me fall. I'm thankful for His Spirit that's in me, that's alive, that's living, that continues to seek the heart of God. And I'm thankful for the thunder, the lightning, and the rain that comes with it. So be encouraged. I'm praying for you, and I pray that you'll pray for me. Thanks for listening.